entry for you guys. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Isn't it
It might be.
great? Isn't it great? All right, all right. Remember that book that you guys found,
No.
or
No.
that Meredith found? That
Oh.
what that she handed off, that she believed that made her think that that Fayette's
Oh
dad
yeah, the
had
cliffhanger.
killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here is your journal entry. I dedicate this journal to you, my son. When I created you, the sun shone its brightest nexus to all planes and all worlds. My child, I have watched you with pride as you grew into a companion of all, no matter their origin, a master of the arcane magical. Our work has always been for the betterment of those who stand in Shiranar, Barasorin, and all realms, and I know that you will show restraint when exercising your power. But the truest glory, my son, is bringing those realms together in harmony. I write this to you. For my days will come to an end. You, Raylon, shall be its protectorate, the next protectorate. You shall travel the plains. You shall bridge worlds. You shall have kings kneel at your feet, and you will kneel at theirs. My son, you shall surpass all, and will become the master of the universe, beholden to it while carrying it to serene majesty. You will be its traveler. He has the power.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't get it.
Masters of the Universe.
Even the cartoons before our time.
Never seen it. Never seen it.
I have the power.
I think it was made. It was created like the year before the year I was born. So like.
Yeah,
Baby,
it's before our time.
He-Man was before I was born.
Oh, just kidding.
It's well, I mean,
Yeah, it's been a while.
but yeah, it's
Real.
before our time. But the memes are not.
There you go. There it is. It's in the journal archive now.
Cool.
That is on the front, like the cover, the other side of the cover.
The dedication.
Yeah, it's not like it's a written dedication. It's not
Yeah.
yeah.
This was the book to who? The guy that they killed?
It's to Raylon, apparently.
Who is Raylon?
We don't know.
You don't know.
Okay. Cool.
Great.
I'm just making sure
So-
I'm not stupid
No.
and missing things that I should not be missing.
Nobody knows what's going on.
All right. So, we are going to go down a list of things that need to be handled in chronological order, I feel
Drama
like.
time.
So the first item on the list happens to be you, Noah. What is Kestra's first item, like first thing she's going to handle for the day?
Like the next day after we've done the fight with Adristos. Like, how long has it been? What? What do you-
I'm sorry. sorry, Alicia sent me a funny message.
No,
No
I
one-
sent you an important message that you will answer.
No, it's very important that he's not going to answer.
Um,
Cole can keep his fucking secrets.
do you want to go first?
No,
Oh, I'm
it's
very,
fine.
very sorry. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Now.
It's fine. Kestra, what do you want to do? I apologize.
Okay, I had a.
Is this the same day or is this next fucking day, Chris?
Yeah, when
It is
when
the
is this?
same day. It is the same day.
Okay,
It is that evening.
that evening. Okay. Uh. So we helped out Meredith.
Mm-hmm.
Found out that how did we learn? How much? Don't think we learned much.
You have a journal. You have a journal. I know you can't read, so it doesn't matter. But like, she handed you guys a journal for you guys to read and go over.
Right, and I gave that to Fayette.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna like. Sorry, it's. I didn't think we had anything else to do that day.
You don't have to do anything else. It is my question to you is, what would you do for the night?
Okay. Meditate a lot.
Okay, where would you do this?
Probably back at the castle.
Okay, perfectly acceptable.
You know, trying not to scream.
Mm-hmm.
She'd probably leave pretty quickly.
Okay. And you just head straight for the castle, and then
Yeah.
that's it. Okay, no problem. All right, I will pencil that down. Next on the list of items, is we're gonna go with some more immediate things. Tricks,
Yes.
aka Jinx. You were picking through the construction looking for Thederthos's things.
Mhm.
Clothing wise, it's just in shreds. Usually when he transforms it, like it's like a wild shape where it like kind of just morphs into him.
Mhm.
Now it seems like his items are strewn about. He doesn't really carry a whole lot, and he didn't because he has a home to leave his stuff at.
Mhm.
But he did leave his daggers.
Okay.
I will now post these daggers. Show to players. Yay! Woo!
Those are pretty. Ooh, extra lightning damage. Fuck.
They do not have like a +1 or anything like that, but
That's a lot of extra damage.
it does do 2d4 extra lightning damage. So pretty cool.
Do you need
Pretty
help
cool.
setting them up in your sheet?
Yeah, sure. Eventually.
I can put them.
Okay. Like of what of clothes are left, like is there like enough to like if I wanted to like patch them together I could?
What?
What?
I'm confused as to what you're asking.
Like, is there enough like because like obviously he was a lot bigger than me.
Oh,
Like if I
okay,
wanted to like
okay. His
make a
clothing.
cloak out of it or
Yeah,
something, just so I got something to remember him by if he so happens to never be able to turn back to ever again.
Yeah, it does
What
come
would
back from getting cigarettes.
what would be that roll? You know what? Roll a d10.
D10.
Mm-hmm. I would say you could find enough to patch it together.
Okay.
I don't know if you necessarily have Weaver's tools to patch it together. He's never worn anything. He's not wearing like leather armors or anything like that. It's purely like this kind of robe like attire.
Yeah.
But you could definitely, find someone who could patch it together if you needed to.
There you go. At the bottom of your list.
Yep, and there are 2 of them. There are 2 of them.
Awesome.
After obtaining his items, would you go back to Verona and Thederthos? Like, what's your plan at this point for the night?
I would stay as long as I can. Like, obviously, I've nowhere to stay unless I go back to like my treehouse in the forest. But I don't know how far that is from the city.
It's pretty far.
So I probably wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I really have nowhere to stay, so I would just like
just sit there.
Sit there until I like probably go find somewhere to stay, or I don't know.
At some point, the dragon does awaken. But it seems to be hostile. But it doesn't seem to be able to do anything, seeing as it's been like restrained and muzzled and like tied down essentially. When it does awaken, do you do anything? It's probably the middle of the night when this happens.
I would still try to attempt to like soothe it, calm it down, and yeah.
Go ahead, roll a persuasion, and that persuasion, no constitution, because it's not in the heat of combat anymore. And add a D. Hold on. Need to go check. Let's see how big the die is at that level. Roll a D12.
So persuasion, then D12.
Okay, so you successfully get through to him. That doesn't necessarily. He is much calmer, and he doesn't necessarily seem to understand your words. But while you're talking to him, he seems to recognize your voice.
Okay.
And doesn't do a whole lot of shifting so long as you're like, close by. While this is happening, you see Verona also speaking while asleep very clearly in Draconic, almost as if translating your words, and that's what that D12 is.
Okay.
Like bird energy.
Yep. So for the night, that is what has happened to Jinx. Let us move on. Avila.
Yeah.
You were brought in for questioning at the castle.
Oh no.
Okay. I mean, yeah, she was waiting there, waiting for her leader to come talk to her, and then she just fucking left. So she was like,
precisely.
Oh, okay.
Precisely. Actually, she wasn't the one that that was going to quote unquote pick you up. It was actually just a couple of guards that said, "Hey, come with us. We're going to take you to the commander."
Okay.
And you see, as you come into to the castle, the guards let you in as you were being escorted. the guards kind of look at you, eye you kind of suspiciously, as you didn't have the proper paperwork before. But the guards who are bringing you in seem to, calm them down a little bit, give a few excuses, and then lead you in.
Mm-hmm.
As you are brought into what appears to be like the castle barracks for the royal guard that's there. And in an office that has been turned into like a makeshift messenger run with a one guard commander. What was her name? I apologize.
Lucia, was it?
Lucia? I forget.
I think it's Lucia.
I forget. Yes, it is Lucia.
The gulp.
She is very, not slowly, but very methodically going through a large stack of paperwork. Go ahead and roll me a perception for me.
Okay.
Haha, yeah, no, it's another Lucy. Oh no. She's writing letters of apologies to families for various guard members who have passed. Yep, the condolences. And as she's writing them, she's after each one, she writes down on the list a name, and then on another piece of paper a name on the list, and then continues on. And she looks up, sees you, puts her pen down, and gestures for you to sit at the seat that's in front of her, and waves for the guards that they can go.
Yeah, she'll take a seat.
So, Guard Captain Fayette told me that you may have some information for us.
Yeah, I was at the Temple of Mystra for a bit, and I saw a few weird things that might be helpful, apparently.
And why were you at the Temple of Mystra?
I was trying to get some personal knowledge.
I see. And that would be?
Kind of sighs. I'm trying to open up something that is reluctant to open. By normal and magical means.
I see. Very well. And what is it that you can tell us about what is happening in the temple?
Well, first of all, there is a experimental room at night. There is chanting while a group of mages in gray, is it gray or blue?
Gray.
Gray cloaks stand in a circle and chant for the entire night.
She seems to pull out like a small little notebook and begins writing in it. Continue.
Therefore, most of the wizards sleep for the majority of the day. They are... I've noticed that once you're in the temple, you kind of lose track of time. There was a guy in there before me that kept saying that he's only been there for like 3 or 4 days, but he was definitely there before me, and I was there for 2 weeks.
she perks up at this. Do you suspect some kind of magic involved, or?
Oh, most likely. Considering that when me, Kestra, and Jinx tried to leave, they tried to hold us in place to stop us from leaving. So it seems like once you get in,
Through
you're
magic
not
or through
Yes.
physical means?
Magic. They tried to restrain us magically.
I see.
They have tours for new people, and at the end they give out spell books of a kind, even to those who aren't good at magic. So as they
Do you
can
happen to
teach
have one
them.
of these spell books?
Did I keep one?
No, because technically you weren't like
Yeah. No, I
a
didn't keep
tourist.
one, but I think either Kestra or Jinx has one. It might be Kestra.
I see.
I think Kestra has one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I think actually,
I think Jinx threw it away. I think Kestra kept
no,
it.
Jinx threw it away. I think Kestra gave it to Elliot. I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember if you guys.
I don't
If
think
you
we had the
handed it.
chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was kind of a dragon attack.
Mm-hmm.
I also did hear mention of some sort of package being delivered to the headmaster, though I could never actually find said package. I did go looking.
I see.
Yeah, the place is really weird. They don't like giving information to people who are outside. They wouldn't tell me anything unless I joined their little cult or whatever.
Did you find them to be particularly dangerous?
They had the potential to be dangerous. They showed a bit of hostility once we tried to leave, but they didn't try to harm me while I was there.
She slowly nods. And finally, do you know anything about the head priest of the temple? A one St. Petersburg Bernard?
No, unfortunately I never actually got to meet him. They were very slow with their processes. I was going to meet him, but then decided that was probably not the best course of action, so I left.
Very smart. Avila, was it?
Yes.
I see that you are very proficient with a bow.
Well, yes, crossbows, bows, longbows.
I see. And I was hoping to maybe propose a small little contract with you.
What kind of contract?
Your information is invaluable, but it is not something that is necessary for our next course of action. I appreciate the information that you have given us, and therefore I wish to reward you in some light. Your martial skills have been adequate. I see a lot of potential and talent. And so I want to open a contract with you and perhaps make an arrangement for you to go with my guard captain to this tower.
I believe that's something the king started to mention, yes?
I understand the king has already allowed this by you, but I wish to enter a formal agreement and to set a few terms for maybe the benefit of both of us.
Alright, what kind of terms do you have in mind?
While you are experienced, well, you are trained, it doesn't seem like you have a lot of experience. I wish to develop those experiences. I would have you as a temporary member of the guard.
Alright.
You see, I'm noticing a very large hole in our ability. She looks to the door and then leans forward. I have none that do well in the gathering of information, scouting. And I am trying to put together a formal department in this matter that can collect information, that can suss out those who would not do well by Shiranar.
A reconnaissance group?
A good word. If you were to accept my terms, I would give you formal pay, give you access to what seems to be an interest to you information. However, you would fall under my jurisdiction.
We also have dental.
Actually, they don't have dental.
Rip.
No. Pass.
I can't believe it.
They don't have many good healers in this city.
Pass. They can't have fucking doctors though?
They do have doctors. I said they don't have many good healers.
Well, yeah,
Healers
you
and doctors
killed
can be
one,
different.
so...
I put that in all in the same bracket.
I'm sorry, we don't pray to the god of teeth.
What a dental testament.
She seems to sit back slightly and is like tapping, like she has her like fingers folded together and she's like tapping her fingers against like the backside of her hand, and she seems to be like contemplating what's been said to her and what she wants to do going forward. And how long would this contract be?
I would put you under Guard Captain Fayette for a minimum of 3 months. She will assess your training and your potential and report back to me. If she and I find it acceptable, we will move forward. I must say this. You will fall under my jurisdiction, and there will be beholden to the law of Shiranar, as all citizens of Shiranar are and should be. But you will take. There will be a different set of laws set for you, and as all guard must follow. We are put into a higher regard than most. It may be restrictive, and I don't wish you to do anything you don't want to. But there is a lot of potential. I wish to see what you can master, and I'd like to see what you can do, even with those restrictions.
And if I decide down the line that this is not what I want to do, will there be repercussions?
Again, once you have fulfilled the 3-month, you are allowed to make your exit. But if you do sign this contract, you will uphold yourself as the guard for 3 months.
She seems to relax slightly after being told that she is able to choose after 3 months.
Lucia, like looks at you when you relax, and she smiles and says, "I don't mean to force you into anything. However, we do have laws and traditions that we must follow."
All right. "3 months is enough time to figure out how I want to approach my future."
Excellent. Then I have your assent then.
She nods.
She will snap a finger and a guard will come in. See to Lady of Avila's needs. She will be leaving with Guard Captain Fayette shortly in the morning. The guard gives her a salute, looks at you. "Come on. We got a lot to get you prepared for."
She'll give like a slight curtsy to the guard commander and then turn with the guard and leaves.
Oh, and Avila,
Yes.
thank you for your cooperation on the battlefield.
Well, of course. There was a dragon in town. It could have hurt many people if I'd left.
guard commander raises an eyebrow, but slowly goes back to her her work. And the eyebrow raise. Go ahead and roll an insight.
Okay. Insight. Okay.
She's giving you that mom look of like,
Sure.
okay, sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. And the guard the guard leads you to basically a supply station where you can restock on anything.
Healing potions?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
They will allow you to take a minimum of 3, and you may take any armor that you'd like that is not magical. So no like +1s or anything like that. They don't have that. They don't have anything like that.
What can I wear? Light armor.
You can wear any light armor, I'm pretty sure. So you can get studded leather.
Cool. Studded leather.
Mm-hmm. It does have the guards
Symbol
Livery?
on it?
yeah, livery on it.
Okay. Cool. Obviously replenish my supply of arrows, and then minimum of 3 healing potions.
Yep. No, maximum. I'm sorry.
I was like minimum. Yeah, I'll take 3. Just in case no one else has any, because she doesn't know if they have them or not.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
She doesn't know that though.
E.
All
We do?
right. That's next. That is another check off the list. Let's move on to. Which one?
Elliot.
Elliot. Fine, Elliot.
Ah.
Why does I stuff my face with bread? How could you?
Elliot. So where are you returning? Home or where are you going?
What time of day is it?
It's I'd say about 7 or 8 between there.
Okay. So, am I actually gonna have time to do all the spells I wanted to do? I don't think
Yeah.
I am. It's a lot. Okay.
Yeah. You'll be able to do it. It's the real issue comes down to what time are you getting in? Did you want to be in for, I guess, meeting family?
I guess for meeting family,
Mm-hmm.
I
Because they
will.
regularly eat at probably around 8:30.
I will make sure to make dinner with family, assuming
Mm.
I can still get my spells.
Yeah,
Because
you can get it in the morning. That's that's
Okay.
a better way to put it.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure I have all my spells before I leave. I'll go to
Mhm.
dinner then. Show up unannounced because there's no good way to announce myself at this
Mhm.
hour.
So, family's library is the royal. It's not like a royal library, but it is like I guess the what you would consider where nobility would go to access books. And it is off to about a few blocks away from the castle. It's rather large.
Yeah, it's real close considering I never go.
Yeah. But the most important thing is that the library is maintained by a lot of stewards. And so its lights are constantly like going, whether that be continual flame, whatever. and there's constant movement happening in the library. People are making sure that the the bluey blessable system is working.
Bluey blessable system.
It's properly sorted and all
Yes,
that jazz.
because people don't know how to put books back properly.
I mean, they really fucking don't.
And off to the side is your actual home. It's extremely modest. Has enough for the four of you, even if you don't use it all that often. And has the basic necessities. Do you intend to be on time for dinner?
I mean, I'm not gonna intentionally be late.
I don't know if you were doing anything else.
No, I think I'll just go straight to dinner. Fight a dragon, go to dinner. Same thing.
Mm-hmm. So as you enter the home, it's about 8 o'clock when you get in. As you enter the home, you hear not an argument. It's more like a passionate debate between your father and your brother.
Is this normal?
The passionate debate, no. The subject, yes.
Fair enough.
The subject being that Ethan is not putting his best foot forward in the library.
Come on, Ethan. Get your shit together.
Pretty much. That's pretty much what it boils down to. You hear your father exclaim, Blaine, why is it that you never... Or not Blaine. Ethan,
I'm Blaine.
Ethan, why is it that you never understand the blessable system when I ask? Do you realize, Dad, how many different subjects are in the blessable system? You guys have fiction and nonfiction for every single topic possible. Romance, fiction. Romance, nonfiction. Math, fiction. Nonfiction, math. Like, why? Why do you have separate? And then there's numbers for each one of them, too. Your little brother comprehends this system perfectly. Why is it that my little brother is not he? Oh, hey, Elliot.
I'm here. Hi.
And he comes over and like gives you like a shoulder hug and kind of turns you to Dad, who's doing the very like disappointed, bitter look that he very often has on his face. Now, Elliot, I have a question for you.
Yes?
Blessable system. Difficult or no?
No, of course not. It's just it never changes, so you just have to learn it once.
Ethan looks betrayed.
I
Get
kind of
wrecked,
shrugs like, buddy, I'm your younger brother. I'm what, 21? This is your whole job, bud.
He looks so betrayed and hurt. Elliot, how could you? And Blaine just kind of waves his hand, as I stated. And you see your mother kind of stick her head out from the doorway. Dinner is ready.
Hi, Mom.
Oh! I didn't know you'd be. Oh, I. 1 second. And she seems to hurry away. Blaine looks at the both of you. Ethan. Don't you dare say it, Dad. Ethan, you could be just as good, if not better, than your brother. I am not Elliot.
Elliot looks uncomfortable.
And I wish you'd stop comparing us. He's smart. He's a genius, practically. What you have me doing, all I'm doing is organizing books all day. You could be doing so much more, but you won't let me. Not until you are ready. I'm more than ready. Look! And he creates a small ball of fire in his hands. See, I don't study for this. I can just do it. I know it. It's just mine. And Blaine slowly shakes his head. I can't believe my son is like this. And he turns towards the hallway. It kind of throws up his hands, but he's not. Yes. What is it? Who are we fighting? Get him. Go get him. No one? Nothing? All right. He Anything else you'd like to say? Anything at all? All right. He kind of throws up his hands, but it's not very hard. Your father isn't exactly frail, but he is getting on in age.
He old man.
Yeah. So as he leaves, Ethan just kind of sighs. Hey, Elliot. Good to see you came back.
Yeah,
I heard about the stuff outside. Everything all right?
it was a dragon.
Holy fuck! You saw a dragon?
Yeah, but it wasn't right. Something was very wrong with it.
Huh? What was wrong?
It heard a box.
Uh-huh.
No, I've yet to decipher more than that, unfortunately.
All right. Thinks on it for a little while. Was it like demonic or something?
It was more like the screams of the damned, right, or some bullshit. It was help me voice. What was it, Chris?
Okay, so when you heard it, it was intraconic, first of all, and it seemed to be a screaming for help. But like it was like a very soft scream, like it was far away.
From what I could tell, it was a scream for help.
It sounds something like this, and he starts speaking in Draconic.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And you know that like your brother, while not exactly like
This is all very weird.
it's not okay. That wasn't weird because he's a linguist.
Uh-huh.
he's not exactly the most intelligent person, but he's a savant when it comes to languages.
Okay.
He know a lot of languages.
You know them words.
Yeah, and when he says it to you, it's kind of off. His is a lot more, I guess, informal. When it's not really, it's really hard to say because like you could barely hear it, but like it was definitely a scream.
You're
So
being a bit casual, but yes.
yeah. And he's being a bit casual and is not really giving any. He's got an accent.
I mean, that's fair.
He thinks on it for a little while. No, sorry, I couldn't tell you what that is.
It was draconic.
I mean, yeah, but like, was it ancient? Was it a more modern approach to the draconic? Who knows?
Well, I speak modern draconic. Was he
Yes.
speaking modern?
He was speaking modern. The draconic that you heard, it didn't exactly sound modern. You've never heard anyone speak in that connotation before.
I have never heard someone speak ancient draconic. This is
No.
shocking for me. Okay.
I mean, Alexei might have done it if you ever asked, but I mean, it's not something that would come up.
There's no reason to ask you
Yeah,
to speak ancient draconic to me.
exactly. And Elliot, your brother kind of sets a hand on your shoulder. Well, you're okay, right?
Yeah, of course. I'm fine.
He looks at you, and are you okay? Like on a meta level, would you say Elliot is okay?
Oh, are you asking me, Alex?
Yes.
No.
All right. Go ahead and roll a deception. That ain't bad.
Fine. Nothing terrible or horrible or unreasonable has happened today.
All right. So
That tracks.
he searches your eyes for a little while. Well, if you need anything, you know.
You're always here. You and Dad.
Don't forget Mom. Jeez.
I yes. Well, she'd rather be in a book.
She likes to, keep up on us. And he like shoulder hugs and is pulling you towards the dining room. So, yeah, let's talk about something else. Your friends, the blindfolded one. What was her name? Kestra, right?
Yeah, Kestra.
She's single.
How would I know that?
I mean, it might have came up.
It hasn't. But I don't think she's not single. I don't know. How do you tell?
I mean, she's never mentioned any other guy before or anything.
Nope. She doesn't talk much. We don't talk much.
So, you could, help a guy out, help a brother out, and, you know, put a good name. We already, I already don't mention my name around Fayette. Just don't. Just don't.
Did you try to ask out Fayette?
It was a long time ago. We don't need to talk about it.
What? Why would you do that?
I mean, she's kind of, you know, she's kind of, you know, cute. But like in
Elliot
the
just stares at him.
whoa, what? What are you looking at me like that for? Look, just because you know she's a little bit bigger than other women, you know, she got abs. I mean, can you
I don't
really?
want to have this conversation.
she's got abs, you know. As he leads you to the dinner table. Dinner is rather. It's not exactly jovial, but it's not.
Dinner.
It's dinner, you know. Your mother
How would
asks
dinner
you,
be?
you know, about your studies and how Alexei is doing.
He's going through some stuff, it seems. I wouldn't expect to see him soon.
She nods very sadly. Alexei, she liked to, you know, ask Alexei for various. So she's a wizard too, but she's like very small time wizard. And she liked to pick his brain for like something new, some new like trick that she could learn. Blaine actually is not a wizard. He is strictly and purely librarian.
Like you may have forgotten that a very big part of Elliot's character design was he was the first magic user in his family line since
Right,
Vaughn, and that
right.
was actually a
I
very
had
big
forgotten.
deal.
I had forgotten. My mistake.
And on
That
the
is
one hand, Mom isn't in that family line, so
yes. That is true. That is true. Ethan is. However, I will say this, because I did like the thought of Ethan being a sorcerer. It still makes sense.
no, yeah, and that's fine.
Mhm.
I was assuming this is a newer development.
Yes, it is a newer development.
Okay.
It,
Yes.
It's not something uncommon, like you didn't know, but it's not. It's not a. It is a newer thing that's happening in the family. You both were supposed to be restricted to magic, and you're not. You, on the other hand, like, you know, you have sanction from the king and, well, Alexei, and therefore the king. So, you know, that's not
Breaking the
too
law.
mad.
Gotcha.
That you're not breaking the law, but your older brother definitely breaking the law.
Oops. We won't talk about that.
We won't. It just doesn't come up. Okay, no one talks about it.
No, yeah, it's not like Alexei gives a shit about Ethan.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, dinner. Mom is sad that Alexei is.
Mm-hmm. And Blaine asked you about today's events. So, what is this about a draconic attack?
There was a dragon in the. There was a dragon in the city, and we brought him in because, well, obviously he's not supposed to be here, and then he came in contact with an artifact that angered him.
The artifact has been contained.
Yes.
The royal family is safe.
I likely would not be at the dinner table if they were not.
He kind of slowly narrows his eyes at you. That was a simple yes or no question.
Of course.
Who have you been talking to that where you gained such language and misbehaving conduct?
The princess has gained some new members of her entourage, sir.
Yeah, one of them's kind of cute. Oh, okay. They're all kind of cute, but that's not the point here. Blaine shoots Ethan a sharp look and then slowly leans forward. Son, you are the steward of the Princess of Shiranar. You cannot allow these people to destroy your mannerisms. We have been cultivating you for a very long time, and I would hope that you would not destroy that work. We have finally moved back into the king's good graces. You would not ruin that, would you?
Of course not.
Excellent. You will see that your manners not wane in light of these new friends of yours, or of the princesses.
He just kind of bows his head a little bit.
Ethan looks over at you and looks at Dad. All right, Dad, that's it. And then he shoots a look at Ethan, and there's just thunder in his eyes. Speak again, Ethan, and you will leave this house.
That's a murder.
Ethan just kind of slowly looks down as well. Yeah, grabs a spoonful of food and just shoves it in. And he seems to be grinding his teeth a little. Now, you will tell me about the events as of late.
I proceed to tell him of the events as of late and how I'm going to the tower.
Mm-hmm. All right. We are going to let that wane. I hope I did a good job with your dad.
Yeah, he's fucking awful.
Yeah, he's done great.
I want to be up your dad.
He's a bitch. Also, I fucking want to know how the hell this guy tried to ask out Fayette.
It didn't go well.
I want to know how.
The order of events was pretty much, hey, you want to go, hang out? And Fayette told him, I don't hang out, I work.
So,
Well, what do you?
how long ago was this? He said,
I'd say about a year and a half ago.
"Oh, jeez, buddy, that was too recently."
I love it. She has no fucking idea.
Moving on to Fayette. Fayette,
Ayo.
you just left Carol's bar
Yep.
and are heading back to the castle.
I think you killed Aster so we couldn't have the dog anymore.
He gave me
That's
the
what you think?
sheet and everything.
I was
That
really hoping to keep the dog.
I was
I mean-
making armor for him and everything.
I mean, you could still go get the dog.
I'm not taking his. I'm not gonna
Aster's
burst.
dog.
Hey, I got your son killed. Can I take the dog too? I
I'm
changed my
keeping
mind.
his dog.
Besides, like, yes, Fayette would have liked the dog, but that was more of an Alicia thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sees the use in the dog. Alicia sees doggo.
Yes, that is exactly it.
But Doggo's sad.
Well, make him happy.
I'll make him not sad. Maybe.
No, you'll make him work.
Exactly.
Why?
He will be
how
sad.
Love to work.
How would you be sad when you're working? You're busy.
You're useful.
Your life has meaning.
Your life has
Anyway.
purpose. Anyways, you head back to the castle. Are you going to go do the thing that you normally do in light of these events?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, go ahead and roll me a strength check,
All right.
a constitution check,
Okay.
and that's all. That's all I need.
Was she pumping iron? Like what?
Yes. She is pumping iron vigorously.
Oh, that's the 3 and a
Junketh.
That's like the exact opposite rolls. What the fuck?
Oh, nice.
All right. So, first things first.
Yeah.
The strength roll. You don't
Mhm.
do a lot of damage to the area that you're in. But you do keep going for quite some time.
Nice.
Until there is a knock upon the door.
She will take a moment to recompose herself and answer it.
Your father stands at the door. Fayette.
Just to clarify, her face looked kind of fuck up.
Yep.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Have you finished?
She looks slightly ashamed. Yes, Your Majesty.
Then come with me.
Alright, she will follow.
He turns, and you notice that there are 0 guards as you were leaving this place.
She's a guard.
Okay. She is probably about as stoic as ever, but anybody who knows her could tell that she looks like she got her, like she got caught with her hand in the cookie jar.
Mm-hmm. He leads you up and out of the cells, essentially,
Mm-hmm.
and takes you to the garden.
Okay.
And there he goes to a bench and sits down, and then looks to you and says, "Please sit."
She'll give a slight bow, as you wish, and sit on like the very edge of the chair, very stiff,
Ew, a chair.
very far away from him, like as far away as she can sit from him.
Mm-hmm. He sits not in the same like straight back manner, but it is very the posture is very well maintained.
Mm-hmm.
And he sits there for about 2 minutes, just looking at the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Fayed, I have a question for you. And I don't want your answer as guard captain, nor as the princess. I want your answer. What do you think it takes to be king? And as he asks that question, he turns back and looks at the guards behind him at the door that are generally supposed to be there, but one time apparently they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
And they head inside and close the door behind them.
I would say that to be king is to put the goodwill of the people above all else, including yourself.
And if the will of those people is deemed not enough, if they would act in defiance of you.
I did
If
not
the,
say the will. I said the goodwill.
he stops and slowly nods. So you did. Do you think a king to be culpable to the actions that he performs? That he should be held accountable for all things good or ill done? Or that he should be held above that law? That he can be above that law? That he is above that law?
I believe the king should be held more accountable than anyone else.
And who should execute a king that would act beyond them? The goodwill of the people.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
Who should be the one to execute the king who acts beyond the goodwill of the people?
I would say it should be the people.
He smiles and he looks to you, then looks back to the garden. I appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate the justice that you seem to have instilled upon yourself, if not by my hand or by my mother's, by your own hand. You have made me proud. I lost a loyal subject to me today. And now there is a grieving father. I am not one for wrathful vengeance. I seek justice. But Fayette, and he turns towards you, and you can see the fury in your father's eyes. There is a man in my city. No, there is a demon in my city. A monster that is torturing my people. And I can no longer stand it. And so what I'm going to tell you here, I wish to apologize for. I go not as a king to take that lich's head. I go as a man burning for violent justice against one who would hurt us, who would cause my city harm. Do you think ill of me because of it?
Yes.
Good. Hold on to that. Remember that feeling, Fayette. I love you, my daughter. And that is why I am going to give you something that I think that you can handle. A long time ago, I was not the man that you see before you. I was something much more base. I hungered power. To hold it in my hand, to know it is mine, and I just wanted more of it. I consumed so much. I drank of it. And in the end, I found myself almost destroying everything around me. And so I took my hunger and put it away. Forged it into something that I could hold, that I could grasp so that I could wield it in a time of need. But I fear the man that I am cannot hold such power. That is why I am entrusting it to you. Fayette, if you could have such power, what would you do with it? What wrath would you bring upon others?
I would bring no wrath.
He stands and goes to your garden.
My fucking destroyed garden.
I had kept it safe in the one place I knew no one would dare touch. He sets a hand down in front of your garden, and with a mighty heave, he digs his hands underneath the stone that laid the foundation for your garden.
My garden!
And he slowly lifts it.
My capital.
As he does, he reaches a hand down inside where the space that the garden was, and pulls out an axe. Its hilt is black, and it's a great axe, and the sides of it have a silver and golden edge to it. Fayette, please come to me.
Fayette stands, approaches.
I love you with all of my heart. And I will put this away for no one to touch, if not you. Its power is mighty, and it will all but demand of you to do things that you would never think of, never dream of. But I could trust no one but you to hold this. Alexei may fight you, and I want you to be prepared. Will you take it?
Yes.
He slowly draws it away. Understand that if you hold this power, Fayette, it could destroy you. And if it destroys you, it will destroy all else around you.
Then I won't let that happen.
He smiles and then hands the axe to you.
Alright, I take the axe.
Alrighty!
Murder sword. Murder sword.
Murder.
Murder sword.
Yeah, new murder sword.
It's not a murder sword,
Murder
but
axe
it's
Because
sword.
it's an axe.
but it's pretty damn close.
I'm glad you got over your boner for swords, Chris.
When you
Go.
said it was a great axe, I was like, well, what size is it? I know it's pretty good, but
It's in the notes section.
Notes.
I have not revealed it to everybody because I want Alicia to see it first.
Oh,
is it a dog?
oh, the name.
What's it called?
Oh, that's what. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Suspense.
Is this gonna be like Jalen's swords for Fayette?
Or is it Jalen's scarf for Faya?
Yeah.
I think he's got a curse.
Curse?
Curses mercies.
Huh.
I mean, it's a pretty brutal curse. There's a good reason for it.
Plus 1,000,000, 2,000,000,000 damage, probably.
No, it doesn't. I have learned my lesson.
Okay. I think I understand.
Here, I'll reveal it to everybody now.
Okay.
Gimme. Salmon? Oh god, this
Oh, no.
is like the fucking okay.
This isn't good.
Attuned by a gluttony affiliated creature. Oh no. And maximize your joy by 1 for each level you attuned. Okay. Kill a creature. Roll the highest.
You gotta do some murder.
Yeah.
Bah.
The curse I'm trying to
So
sorry, go ahead.
so you have to every night you have to spend your hit dice, right? So you gain half your hit die back no matter what, right?
Yeah.
So it's a net neutral thing.
So you
but if
can't-
you don't have the hit die, it reduces your hit points to half
Oh my
Until I
god.
kill or
until you kill another creature or expend half of your hit die after completing a short or long rest.
So it's basically eating her constitution.
Yes. It eats away at you if you don't feed it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you basically can't use hit dice to heal.
That's horrible.
I mean, you can.
I mean,
It'll just eat you.
I'll be fine because it's got the feasting thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's not
Have to kill things.
it's
you
not
just have
exactly
to kill someone every single fucking day.
That's not what that means.
You don't have to
Spend
kill
half
anybody
its
every
hit
day.
You
dice.
just have to get the killing blow to not need your hit die.
They can't.
I like this. This is super fun. I fucking
Yeah.
love this. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, so long as you don't use your hit dice, you're fine.
Does it talk to me? Do I get the creepy whisper?
No, it does not. It does not give you any creepy whispers.
Its compulsion is mechanical, I think.
Yes.
Let's toss it out.
Wow, garbage.
What's the point if it's not telling me to commit genocide?
Garbage.
You're right. It's not telling you to commit
You
genocide.
just
I
have
have to do it on my own. Damn it.
It's just making you very, very hungry.
hungry.
It's giving you the hunger pains.
All right, I take the great axe.
You see, like, your father feel he's clearly has like a a weight dropped off of him. It took many years to do what I did to make that thing. Do not let it overwhelm you.
She nods.
I need you to do one other thing for me, Alicia.
Yeah.
I need you to make a resource.
A resource.
Yes,
Okay.
and you need to put famine under as the resource. Every time you
Okay.
kill something, you go ahead and tick that up.
You're trying to get back at me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I won't lie. Yes. Yes.
You want this. You want this.
Listen. It's not my fault.
I'm
had
pretty
something
sure it
planned
is
and
in
you're-
some way.
I
In
had
some
something
way.
planned, and you were like, "Ooh, I want a creepy mark thing. Ooh, I want to become a fish stick."
A fish stick.
I mean,
It's not entirely true.
It's pretty damn close.
It's not
Yeah.
entirely true. I just wanted the dragon mark. You made it all weird and shit.
I had to.
She did, though. You know
it
she
is
had.
an obligation.
Just like everybody's obligated to make
And now you're
Alex's
ready.
dad's assholes.
What?
Like
What?
all of them.
Alex's dad's asshole?
Like
Make
all
Dads
Alex
that Alex has assholes.
make all of Alex's dad's assholes.
Okay.
All of them have been
Okay.
assholes to the date.
Okay. Okay.
God damn it.
I can't hear you if you're
Didn't come
saying
through,
talking.
Alex. Didn't come through. Still not coming through.
But I want to.
There you go.
But I want to.
Leo's dad is the least bad.
Yes. By clear margin. By like literal leagues and miles better.
Leo's dad is like.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
There you go.
yeah, now you came through.
There.
Who do I DM for you in the Saturday campaign?
Varric doesn't have a dad.
I mean, technically he does. The dude's
He's
just
dead.
dead.
He's
Yeah,
dead because he slept with Varric's mom.
yeah. He slept with her once and she killed him.
What a
He wasn't
champ.
an asshole.
What a champ. Did he know it was coming?
Yes.
What a goddamn champion.
So, Varric's mom is a scary drow lady who runs a criminal empire and has a rule that she'll sleep with anyone once, but she'll kill them in the morning.
This doesn't seem like a very good deal.
She gets plenty of action.
Jesus Christ.
But what you're saying is that he did it and got her pregnant.
Yes.
What a
I'm
god.
ignoring it.
What a champion. He pulled it off. That's the at the end of the day that's what matters, that he pulled it off.
And she got stuck with the curse that is Varric.
Oops.
Does he sleep all day?
Hell
Yes.
yeah, brother.
Is he half half elf?
No.
No, so he forces himself to sleep, even
Yeah.
though he doesn't
I-
have to.
Yes.
Beautiful.
He's still in
One of
high
my-
school in that game.
I applaud Dad. I applaud Dad. Many applauses. 1,001.
I'm glad you appreciate that. Oh, Fayette has another conversation she wants to have with her dad.
Okay, go ahead. Hit me with it.
So I think she would take the axe and she would like give some space and like give it some swings, to test it out.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think I burned bread.
I thought you were gonna say like...
Chris.
Uh-oh. Don't swing the sword.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You're dead now.
Roll to
Oops-a-doodle.
attack.
Swing the sword. It burns bread.
Are you okay, Chris?
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just left the bread in the microwave for too long.
You microwaved your bread?
Why did you microwave
How
bread?
It was
How did
garlic bread.
How would you burn bread in a microwave?
Yeah, that's
I
also a
again,
question.
left it in the microwave too long.
How long did you microwave it for?
Minute and a half.
What?
Why?
Way too long, dude.
Yeah. Thank
bread
you.
is-
I appreciate everyone's input.
Bread is full of water.
Thank you.
Not his bread. It's
I mean, that was a
Ryan's
good
pit.
input. I enjoyed that input. Thank you, Noah.
No, microwaves. Oh, okay, never mind. I won't explain how microwaves work right now. Whatever. Go ahead. Let's get back on topic.
Yes,
All I know is
it
ants
makes
can dodge
it makes
it.
water vibrate at extreme levels because the microwave waves do that.
Yes. I think it's technically the electron orbitals.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So, what do you got to say, Daddy?
After the couple swings, she holds it and she looks to him and she says, "Was Vinlon innocent?"
Your father freezes. Then asks you who told you that he was.
I would pull out the journal. My assistant recovered this, believing it to be relevant to the case. She believes that the reason why St. Petersburg takes such issue with you is because he believes that Vinlon was innocent.
Vinlon was not innocent. He took people, captured them, and used their soul to power his necromancy.
Apparently, the Lich does not see it that way. Meredith had reason to believe that he may be attempting to take the kingdom, at least from you.
I am not sure who this Lich is in terms of the past with Vinlon.
We know this, right?
Right? Wait, what?
Did we know that it's a student, isn't it?
Yes.
So we do know this, right?
Yes. I'm saying he's not saying like what relation.
No, I'm just saying I don't know if I, as Fayette, would know this to counter right now.
Oh, no, okay, you would know, he wouldn't, or rather he doesn't seem to.
I believe St. Petersburg is a former student of Vinland's.
Former student. Well, if he knew the extent. Sorry, spooky a little bit. Woo! If he knew the full extent of Finland's madness, he would not think that way.
Or perhaps he would.
Vinland was trying to create something outside of the normal deviations of magic.
Was it attempting to cast a spell stronger than a normal wizard can cast it? Right? I'm trying to think how to phrase what Ted told us.
Mm-hmm.
But as dumb paladin lady.
I more as like I don't want to meta say levels.
Right, because that's kind of silly.
Yes. And no. He was trying to create spells. Or perform magic beyond the strongest known. But more specifically, he was trying to create one spell. The ability to create life.
He didn't have time to fuck.
I was like, is Vinland too gay to figure it out himself?
Too gay. Really? What? Okay.
I'm sticking with that.
All right.
That's a title, right?
Did no one teach Vinland about the birds and the bees?
He has a family line, so he was either successful or he
Vinland
figured it
has
out,
canonically fucked.
or successfully created life. We don't know for sure.
Yes.
I wish, like, sometimes I just wish I was playing Blue, because Blue's just whole comment would be like, well, I mean, he had Elliot, so he figured it out somehow.
Have Elliot, but we
No,
did
yeah,
eventually
Elliot's
get
family.
there. Yeah, we did eventually
you
get
know.
there.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Although I don't even know if, I don't think Fayette knows that, right? She doesn't know about your family, does she?
That's actually up to you, Alex, if you wanted to keep, if the family wanted to keep it secret or not.
So I think I feel like there's definitely some stigma there because, like, I'm not supposed to. Wasn't one of the things that they're not supposed to be casting magic because of this. So it makes sense that at least Fayette would have the potential to know.
Mm-hmm.
Whether she's paid attention is up to Alicia, I suppose.
Yeah, that's a big enough thing. I think she would pay attention to that. She doesn't give a fuck.
But I would understand if, like, the common folk doesn't necessarily insta know the connection between the last name and Venmo.
Oh yeah, it's definitely less. So you have proper sanction to be. I mean, Alexei saw you and said, "You're studying magic with me. Goodbye."
Hello, I
Goodbye.
am a small child. I have been
You're going to
kidnapped.
Hogwarts. I'm a whiz
Your talent is wasted on books. Here, read a book.
Oh, thank you. Elliot probably would have read anything handed to him. So,
But yes, so Fayette. But Fayette would just, spell to create life and does
He was
that
not.
be a
He was.
spell.
He was not trying to create life in the conventional sense. He was trying to create something that did not operate upon the weave. That was not tied to the magic of Mistra.
Hunkamunculus?
I mean, that is the proper word for it, yes.
10th level spell Viagra.
Yeah, pretty much. If it lasts longer than 11 spell slots, you might want to see it.
Fayette would simply nod. This is way over her head. Second she hears the weave, she's just like, it's okay.
Magic.
Elliot's listening. Elliot's not here.
Elliot, write this down. Oh, shit.
Shit, how am I supposed to operate? Fuck. I'm useless without Elliot. Anyways.
Hey, I can
Matters of the
still open
weave.
up the pickle jar. I got that going for me.
I know how to swing a sword. Beat that, Elliot.
No.
Anyway,
So yeah,
Dad's talking.
Dad basically goes into a long-winded conversation about how basically the Vinlon had gone mad towards the end because he was running out of time to find out how to make this spell work. So he shifted his attention towards immortality, and then he went fucking insane. And he started talking about how he had seen perfection and he wanted everybody to come see it for themselves and blah blah blah.
Oh damn, you saw blue?
No, sadly he had not seen blue yet.
He had pretty low standards.
Or maybe fortunately, who knows?
I mean, if whatever he saw made him go crazy, seeing blue wouldn't have helped. If he was just awestruck.
But yeah, she will listen, but I don't think she really absorbs that much.
But basically, your dad's the premise of what your dad is saying is, I mean, whoever said that he's innocent, not really. I don't know what basis, or he doesn't know what basis they have for that, because he's clearly killed people.
Okay, but he doesn't try to take the journal or anything?
Nope, he
Okay.
does not. I mean, he trusts you.
No, that is fair. I just wanted to make sure that he doesn't, because if he was trying to take it, she would have just let him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He will ask why Meredith was able to, access that, because that's, forbidden knowledge.
Where did you get this?
Pretty much.
Fayette would be like, I told her to acquire all that she needed for it.
He sits there for a few moments, or stands there for a few moments, and then nods. I trust your judgment.
Meredith's such a great spy. She'll portray us only great.
And Fayette, go ahead and roll an insight.
Okay. Oh, my dad doesn't trust me. Oh no.
Didn't he?
Okay, so he seems worried about something, but you're not sure what.
Okay.
It's hard for you to like get a read on based on your conversation what it is that made him,
Let's see.
yeah.
Pop will go off.
Go ahead and get some sleep. Oh my god. I opened the window.
Barf.
How could you?
Borf.
How could I? There's smoke in the house.
How much garlic bread did you burn?
Smells like burn. It wasn't a whole lot. It might have something to do with the paper that I cooked it on. It wasn't metal.
Was it wax
What?
paper?
It might have been wax. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to use. Oh, Chris.
What? I don't know this shit.
Chris, why didn't you use a plate?
I don't know. It was in like the when Subway, when they have those paper things for cookies.
Alex, you are not coming through, but I want to reedify that Alex is ashamed of you.
Where's Kalari? Where is your caretaker?
She's not here.
I mean, obviously, she would have yelled at you for putting fucking garlic bread in the microwave! Put it in the oven! Or toast it, for fuck's sakes.
I want to go make garlic bread.
Oh, I have very sad news about that. But anyway, continue. Fayette would, she would give her bow that she would normally give to her father. But I think she straightens and she looks uncomfortable, but she does say very quietly, I love you too, Father.
I love you, paternal unit.
Emotion computed.
Huh?
Emotion computed.
Emotion
Computed.
computed.
Just he's lagging while he's saying it. So it's like,
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? But then she kind of like clears her throat for a second, gives another bow, and turns and leaves.
Okay, as you head through the door, you see your mother and your sister almost nonchalantly standing in the doorway, like, "Oh yes, daughter, I did not mean to run into you."
Guard Captain Fayette. She literally corrects her.
I am the queen, and I can call you whatever I wish.
that is Captain, you mom.
That is what you wish, Your Highness.
You will not call me that, Sugar Drop, or I will start calling you Sugar Drop everywhere I go.
If you wish to change my title, there is plenty of paperwork that will allow you to do so.
Royal Sugar Drop.
Your sister has like a hand over her mouth, trying not to laugh.
Of course, it might take a long time, plenty of councils. There is a name steep, or my title is steeped in tradition. Would it change for all of the guard captains?
Yeah.
Sugar Drop Commander Lucia. You know what? Yes. We will begin the process immediately.
A mistake has been made.
Now I want to see her do all that fucking paperwork and have to bring it up in like.
What are you talking about, paperwork? I'm the queen.
Elliot would do it.
Nah, Elliot's mine. She can find her own Elliot. Alexi's no longer here. I think she'd actually. I would like to remind you, you might have to do the paperwork yourself as Alexa is no longer here.
Shit! I mean, darn it!
Lexi.
Fetch Alexia. I need to do my paperwork. Also treason.
She kind of folds her arms, looks at the axe. So, he finally gave it to you.
She nods.
My little Sugar Drop is all grown up. Where did the years go?
They passed.
Oh, I miss them too, darling. And she like grabs you and is doing like the mother, like, oh, it brings you like into her bosom, but you're like much taller than her.
Yeah. I feel like she's just completely like not moving, not responding to this at all.
I love you, dear. You're so wonderful. I'm so proud of you.
I appreciate and return your feelings.
She like looks at you, just does the like sniffle a little bit. Those are the nicest words you've ever said to me.
That is not true.
Second nicest words.
Perhaps.
Now, you leave in the morning?
Yes.
Good. I will draft up your arrangement for your lieutenants to come with you. Along the way, you may meet the army coming towards Shiranar. Please give them my regards. And tell them...
I would like to give them your orders.
Tell them... Alright, you can give them my orders. Tell them to hurry the fuck up.
If I meet them, then they have already arrived.
I said you may meet them on the way. It is quite some days away to the tower. Three and a half, if I remember correctly, Mom.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Are we fucking leaving? This is out
Yeah.
of character. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we
We're
were.
leaving
I thought we
tomorrow.
were leaving to go to the Tower of Mistra and
No.
fuck a bitch.
No, we're going to
No.
the fucking
I
tower.
was so wrong. Oh my goodness.
You were. You're very wrong.
There's too many towers.
It's temple
only one
and tower.
tower.
It's not even a tower.
It's
I
a
kept
temple.
thinking it was a tower.
No.
There's one tower, and that's what we're going
If
to.
it's a
Tower.
temple, it's a fucking cathedral. The tower is a cathedral.
Sorry. I kept thinking it was a tower.
Uh-uh.
I've been so confused. I mean, I wasn't confused. I was like, okay, we're gonna go fucking, fuck a lich.
You're gonna go
No.
yeet a lich off out of
Your
her top.
dad's gonna go eat a lich. We're leaving.
I wanted to eat a lich.
Yeah, no, you're gonna go yeet the devil.
Ah,
Yeah.
Hey, this is your
Fine.
fault. This could have not be happening right now. No, you guys had to do the proper and
Quiet.
smart thing.
I'm
I don't
sorry
know.
that we, in a campaign of curses, we didn't want to open up the random whispering box.
Oh dear.
Alexei just had to be the fucking dumb motherfucker coming in here and just.
I mean, you did tell him to.
Dumb
I told him
motherfucker.
to inspect it. I
You
did not
tell
tell him
him
to
to.
open it. I did not tell him to open it. I told him to inspect it. I warned him it was about this shit we're dealing with. He's stupid.
All he had to do was like flip it over and it said morning curse inside. But no.
Yeah, so the next side that says curse inside.
Anyways,
Okay, now that I'm like back on track,
Welcome back.
can I get horses for us?
yes.
Cool. I want my horse. Give me my horse.
You want
I
your
want
horse?
a pony.
My horse, the horse I talked about like a
Yes,
month
your horse.
ago.
Your horse. Let me go design your. Wait, did I make your horse? Maybe I made your horse already. I did not make your horse.
I can't.
Oh wait, yes, I did. Yes, I did. No, wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did not make your horse. Let
Can't-
me
Whether or not he's made the horse.
look. It's a horse. How am I supposed to know when the horse shows up?
When we
I
need
mean,
to
to
travel.
be fair, when you're like, oh, by the way, you guys are leaving tomorrow,
Yeah.
you might think, maybe I should be prepared for the horse.
But yeah, I think Fayette would make sure, that all of the provisions and stuff was ready to go. Oh, can I get nicer armor? Is that possible? If not, that's totally chill. I just wanted to ask.
I mean, what kind of nicer armor are you asking for?
Oh, I was just hoping to go up one into splint.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo! Can it still be
Plate
black?
armor. Yeah, of course. Plate armor would be too soon because you have to be fitted
No,
right
that's
and
fair.
proper.
Yeah, that's fair. That would be nice.
Did you have a name for your horse?
As properly horse.
Hell yeah.
Unless
Alejandro.
I think we talked about it, and I said that
Oh,
either
no,
she would name it horse, or she let her sister name it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. It was either named Steed or let sister name it.
Yes, that was it.
Onward, Steed.
So are
I
you?
knew you said Steed, but my head said Steve.
Like Steve.
This is your horse, but not the familiar horse, like the
No,
fine
it's
steed
just-
horse.
It's
Yeah, it's
just a horse. Yeah.
yeah. All right, so let's see. What would sister call it? Okay, I
Yeah.
got it. I got
Yeah.
it.
That's a bad sign.
I know what she would name it.
Okay.
All right, let's go get you a horse.
All right. I think I sent you pics.
Yeah, you did. I had the picture already. I just hadn't made the
Okay.
horse.
But yes, so she would make sure everything was set and ready to go. Did I I knew we were going to take I am so sorry, Avila, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, you would. You knew you were taking her because Dad had offered to let her go to the tower to
Alright.
begin with, but you haven't been told, the deal yet.
I think she would ask like one of the guards to try to find Avila for her. I'm trying to think how like she does not know Avila's in the castle.
No.
So she wants to somehow, wherever she is, get a hold of her.
Okay.
How would she approach that?
Probably be done via paper bird.
Okay. Then she would Elliot's not here. She'll have to write it herself.
Your
Okay.
penmanship is terrible.
Oh yeah, her penmanship's bad. It's the it looks like a guy's where it's like very like quick and like scrawled like
I have
I
a
don't
really
know
bad handwriting, so don't
Yeah.
worry about
I'd be offended, except I'm not.
yeah, it's like Alex's handwriting.
Like my college instructors stapled like fucking printing instructions onto my fucking assignments.
Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ. Yeah, her handwriting's bad. I think, and she doesn't know how much information to put and stuff. So she would say, it would be like, come meet me, Fayette. Come meet me, Castle Fayette. And she'd send it.
Like there is a scribble in between. It says in the, but it doesn't.
No. It just
That
says
sounds like too
Castle.
much. That sounds like too much.
Too
It
much.
sounds-
Ah, I see.
That's frivolous.
Ah,
Let's see. Let's put in this name real quick. Remove. Upload this. Just give me a few moments. As I expertly add this horse that you wish of me to have
Yes.
into the game. There we go. This thing's token is done. All right.
don't mind me.
Don't. You're a huge horse now. You need to be much smaller. Smaller.
Huge.
That's a big horse.
Smaller.
I'm just letting you know it is like a big ass horse.
Yes, I know.
Big girthy horse.
Oh, wait, fuck. I have to make famine as a weapon.
Yes, you do.
Ah.
Do it. We believe in you.
There we go. There he is, everybody.
Nice. Thank you.
So fluffy.
Yes. It's a Clydesdale.
Requires much brushing.
She would name it Night Watch.
Okay.
Not that bad, all things considered.
Yeah. I was expecting worse.
I was looking for sprinkles.
So horse a lot.
Okay. Okay. I was honestly thinking Rainbow Dash for the longest time.
You should have fucking done that.
Coward.
That's saying.
All right, fine. Rainbow Dash it is.
The all-black horse, Rainbow Dash.
I mean, all colors of the rainbow make black, don't they?
Sure.
Brown.
Rainbow Dash.
Yo, I'm gonna love this horse.
This is Rainbow Dash, my war steed.
Nightwind and Rainbow Dash.
Why is mine more sound like a war horse than yours?
My sister asked to name it. I let her name it.
What? No. You just say that is the name that was chosen for it, and that is all.
That is its name. This isn't a discussion.
It just always was Rainbow Dash. It always will be. Wait. Why does it have... I hate this. I'm gonna delete this. Delete it.
No, my horse.
No. Nightwind has the other unicorn picture in it. Now it doesn't. In fact, we're gonna get rid of more of this shit. Because you don't have legendary actions anymore.
No.
Busted ass unicorn shit.
My hit point max increases by level 1 for each level. Or by 1 level for each of my levels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make sure you are tracking it.
Yes.
Cupcake.
Bork.
You don't need to bork.
Bork!
What is there to bork at?
Pork and everything.
She wants to protect you.
There's nothing to bork at. Here, go on. Go out there.
But-
There's nothing to bork at.
As you're messing with that, can I send the paper bird?
Yeah. I'm done.
I send the paper bird.
All right. So, Avila.
Mm-hmm.
So Fayette, where do you throw it?
She probably was like working on supplies when she thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like stables kitchen area.
All right. So
Am I
Avila.
in the castle? Where am I?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
The barracks are destroyed.
Ah, right.
Yeah, about that.
So, Avila, you are currently, getting gear. They're like providing you, saying, well, we can resupply you with all brand new daggers. 'Cause I noticed a couple of them are old and they reach for, your knives, the daggers that were given to you by,
Mm-hmm.
him.
She'd probably be like, if they're reaching for her, she'd probably slap the hand away.
Yeah. It's very innocent in the gesture. They're
Yeah.
not trying to do anything. They're just
Trying to steal my knife.
they're just doing what they seem to understand is proper protocol, and they reach for it and slap their hand away. Oh, personal knives, no problem. Just make sure you maintain them, and they hand you
Other
oil
ones?
and sharpening
Okay.
stuff.
Mm.
Be up to snuff.
They're
Yeah,
pretty much
cool.
expecting you to clean your armor and weapons,
Yeah.
which you already do, but
Apparently not
they
good
they
enough.
yours isn't good enough. Oh my goodness!
And now you don't even have Marco Polo to blame it on. Was it worth giving up our dog?
Rainbow Dash barks now.
Wow.
I hate it. I hate that. That's not good.
It only gets worse from here.
Hideous barking horse.
Shake my head.
So while you're getting outfitted, the paper bird hits you in the face and flies up and hits you in the face.
I mean, I think she'd be dexterous enough to see it and catch it, Chris.
All right, roll a perception. Okay, fair play.
Like,
All right, so you catch sight of a paper bird headed your way, and you kind of dip back as it's heading for your face, and then catch it, and has the words,
come meet me, Castle Fayette.
Yeah, come meet me, Castle Fayette.
Like all the letters, different sizes.
Okay, she blinks, looks at it, folds it neatly, puts it into her pocket, and continues to get her gear.
Oof.
Alright, so continue getting your gear, outfitting yourself. You know, it takes about 45 minutes after you get the paper bird.
Mhm.
It's less getting the equipment and more the paperwork behind it.
Yeah.
You gotta sign off on everything.
Mm-hmm.
They get you outfitted, they get you, like, you know, your own ID, and they let you know the proper protocol when it comes to entering and exiting the castle. And then Lucia, then when you're done, they actually tell you to go back to Lucia because she needed to talk to you about your duties.
Okay. Then I tell one of the guards to let Fayette know that I'm going to be a bit longer since I am needed elsewhere, and she walks off.
Ooh. You're important.
Hey, she made me wait. Gonna make her wait too. That's her
Stairs.
brain right now.
So
You're
Fayette, a guard comes in. Guard captain, and they salute.
At ease.
Guard captain, I came to tell you that
Lieutenant?
guard.
What would it be? What would my
No,
title
you wouldn't
be?
You wouldn't be lieutenant. You wouldn't
It's
be
just
lieutenant.
like,
They don't.
You're a contractor like we are.
Got it.
They don't know your rank yet.
Got it. Don't know where I sit yet. Got it.
Mhm.
Got it.
Oh my god.
She's still barking. Oh my god.
Do you have like a fan on? Jake?
No, she's
Me?
just. She hears things outside.
I hear a
No.
Wish.
I
Where's
mean,
the wish?
yeah, I always have a fan on, but
Oh,
it
it's
shouldn't
Alicia.
pick it up.
It's
Oh,
Alicia.
that might be the air conditioning.
Yeah. Okay. good.
Normally that doesn't come through that way, though.
'Cause I'm hearing a.
Yeah.
No, I hear it too.
Okay.
Lay down.
Am I crazy?
I mean, I didn't say that.
Alright. Okay.
You're the one that fucks the dragons all day.
Why are you coming after me like this?
Because
All
I'd
day.
like to.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because it's the only time we don't make fun of him instead.
Uh,
Yeah, I gotta join in. You know, I don't get this opportunity very often.
okay.
So let's say it calls you back. Oh, so they he lets you know that the guard.
Commander?
Actually, I'm not sure. No, well, she's talking to the guard is talking to Fayette right now. I'm not sure what her rank is right now, but Guard Avila will not be able to entertain. I think the words she used
I did
were.
not say entertain.
Okay, what words would you say?
She said she would not be able to meet with her right away since she has other duties to.
Meet with you right away because she has other duties to attend to.
I see. I was not aware of her rank. That's fine.
I am unsure as well.
That is fine whenever she is available.
Ma'am. And he runs away. Avila, you come back in, and Lucia looks like she's finally getting through that
With all
stack.
the papers. Yeah.
And looks to you. You look sharp.
Thank you.
Now,
So,
could you sit down for a second? Again, I need to discuss something I wasn't quite sure how to handle until recently.
okay, she sits down.
I need to discuss with you about your rank.
All right.
You're unfortunately a new subject in terms of tradition and how we of the guard use the chain of command. Simply put, there's only 2 ranks above you, but you cannot order anyone below you. You would be outside the chain of command, but beholden to captains and myself.
All right.
You understand? You cannot force a lieutenant to do as you say. You can advise, and I would suggest that you do. However, they can ignore your advice.
Kind of smiles and goes, so like in real life, outside of positioning and such.
She kind of scrunches up her mouth a little bit, kind of in thought. What are you? Oh. You have a ball in your hand. Here, give me.
Hand? Your dog has a hand?
No, she made a bunch of noise, and I didn't know what the hell she was doing.
She's grasping a hand
But
ball.
but she was trying to get a ball out of the corner, and she
Oh.
couldn't.
Okay.
So, but with that comes a few additional perks. They cannot command you to do anything. As a contract holder, you are free to move about so long as you act in the interests of the guard. And of Shiranar, of course.
All right.
I will say this, however. If the army does give you an order, you will follow. We are very much... They are very much above our station and can have a lot of pull when it comes to the king. If they find out we are being insubordinate, the king will come down upon us. Will come down upon me. And I happen to like my king.
I have a question. Character question. Is the army not part of the guard?
No, it is not.
Okay, what's the army then? Are they like different?
They are pretty much like they're a policing force. So if you look at I'll put you on the world map.
Yeah.
The force we're being subordinate to is the city guard.
Okay.
Yep. So the city guard pretty much controls Shiranar.
Mm-hmm.
And just Shiranar.
Yeah.
Everywhere else is still Shiranar.
But
That's south of the border. But it's not controlled by anything but Shiranar's army.
I love the markings on this map.
okay.
So the army's pretty much got the army of Shiranar is bigger than the guard.
Yeah. Well, of course.
A lot more experienced. Yeah, they're the military force. You're the cops. They're the military.
Yeah.
So anything they say, it pretty much goes.
Got it.
And she will also lean forward. I mean to change that. I mean to have the city guard, the royal guard, the guardians of His Majesty and the royal family to be held with a lot more respect than before. I've been working my way towards that, but I need successes.
As in the tower success?
Among other things. She points a pen at you. You are what I hope to be one of my successes. If we had proper Inquisitors, we would have a lot more sway and ability to ascertain. I won't say power, because I don't want power, nor do I want control. I just want the ability to do my job without other people getting in my way.
So respect.
Yes. Lucia begins to smile, seeing that you understand what she's saying. Can I count on you to be one of my successes? Even if it's only for 3 months.
I will make sure not to bring any disgrace to your name or get you in trouble.
Good. So consider yourself Guard Inquisitor Avila.
Inquisitor.
Nice ring to it.
I thought it might. I just finished drawing up your contract, as per our agreement. And she hands it over.
Yeah, she'll take like a few minutes to really look over it and to like the fine print and everything.
It's pretty much everything in there, including a small little stipend of 50 gold a month.
Okay.
Now, this also includes that you're granted amenities from the guard, but you are not granted since you're not officially a part of it, anything that's like extravagant, they won't cover.
Yeah.
Here's your expense card.
No
We
paid
will watch
expenses. No paid vacation. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. She'll take her time that she needs to look over it. And then, I'm assuming sign at the bottom and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She'll take it and then hand you another paper, which pretty much is, if anybody asks, it's your badge.
Got it.
It's not just like the guard badge. It's like, hey, I'm
I'm the Inquisitor. You need to let
Yeah.
me do shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
it.
special.
Yeah.
Hot shit.
Okay.
Thank you for cooperating. Now, be on with you. You should get some sleep.
Okay, she stands and gives another like little curtsy bow thing. Or I guess like she does that and then stops and goes, "Should I salute now?"
She shows you the proper salute.
Okay.
Again, I don't really have a
Yeah.
specific design for one. I'm not
Mhm.
very good at thinking up of, like, salutes
Yeah.
in that regard.
You just stab.
Just dab.
Shiranar, the dabbing country.
Dab
Lovely.
with some flair on it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll give a salute.
It's one leg up dab,
She'll give
Fucking-
the salute and then go and leave to try to find Fayette.
So they will guide you to the stables, I would assume, at this point.
Sure.
Stop, Cupcake. It's just the outside. It is literally just the outside. I know it sounds weird, but there are other people out there. Jesus, okay. All right, so
He's
Pavla.
trying to find an appropriate horse for Elliot.
Oh no.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll an animal handling.
Oh god.
Then Elliot got beaten up by a horse.
Sounds about right.
My horse is trying to murder me.
Horses are fucking scary.
Yeah, murder Elliot
Oh
horse.
god.
Oh, you find a pretty good one, honestly. It's not that bad. Very spry, very live and ready to get someone out of danger on a notice. It's fine.
I feel like Sophia doesn't actually know that much about horses. She just knows her own. So I
Mhm.
feel like she's talking to the stable hand and she's like, he is rather small. Do we need a small horse if the rider is small?
My God.
I mean,
Well,
how
it's
small are
fucking
we talking
halfling.
about?
Fayette like puts her hand where she thinks it is. It's like an inch or two lower than what he actually is.
I could do that, Your Majesty.
Majesty, who we?
A horse that is hopefully not skittish. The rider is already skittish.
I understand that, Your Majesty. I got one for you. Look over here. And you see this horse. The horse seems to be resting, and he approaches. Now this here's Firestar.
Oh god.
This is kill
I'm
murder
gonna
machine.
die.
Firestar here. He's been through a couple of fights, and he knows what's what. He can be a little. He's not timid.
The horse having fucking Vietnam flashbacks.
Literally.
You suggest, then I will trust your judgment on it.
No problem, ma'am. I can get him set up. Got any other friends?
They are not friends, they are traveling companions.
You got any other traveling companions, ma'am?
Let's say Fayette notices her at this time.
Yeah, I think she like was there and like watching very silently and was like, "Oh yeah, Elliot. Oh yeah, that's that wizard guy." Looks at the horse. Oh god.
You're the wizard boy.
I believe this woman here will also be traveling.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
She kind of holds out her hand like for a handshake and is like,
Mhm.
Guard Inquisitor Avila.
Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard that word before.
It is a new title that Guard Commander is working on.
Huh. All right. Well, what you looking for?
Has she rode a horse before?
Probably, but not alone.
Yeah.
Or if she has alone, then it's like been out of like novelty.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's go horseback riding.
Like a petting zoo horse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
To the extent I've rode the family horse.
Yeah, basically. The horse that Fayette gave Elliot, what kind of horse is it? Can I get an insight?
Oh,
from,
it's a war horse.
Yeah.
It's a big old thing.
Okay. Maybe something a bit more traditional than that one.
Ah, you want a riding horse? I
Yes.
got you. I understand. Well, Waterfall here, she's a little placid, you know, likes to go prancing every once in a while. She'll do you mighty fine.
Waterfall.
It's a pretty good name for a horse, honestly.
It is. What kind of horse is it?
It's a riding horse. I don't know my horses.
Quarter horse, Sumter, Clydesdale.
Wow, it's not a Clydesdale because I know that one is.
I had to go in depth
Yeah.
about the Clydesdale.
They're big and strong.
Mm-hmm. They're huge.
They're draft horses.
Okay, what color is it then?
It is. It's like that gray blue color.
Okay.
The black spots.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, Cupcake really hates something right now.
It's people getting out of their cars. She hears a slam and
She freaks out.
yeah.
Those monsters.
Okay.
Go get them, girl.
She'll confirm with the horse hand and then turn to Fayette and do the proper salute.
Yeah.
Fayette will return.
She'll take out the paper that is basically her badge and give it to Fayette.
Fayette will look over it.
Yeah, pretty much gives you the whole details that I mentioned before.
Yeah.
Move to pass it to Elliot, who is there.
I think she like catches herself. And she says, I see. That is good. I apologize for not speaking with you immediately after the attack.
Attack? It was an attack?
Yes. And she turns back. I know that you are to be accompanying us to the tower.
I am.
And it seems as if you have Kestra's trust.
Oh, I do? Good to hear. She seems very nice.
At least to a degree. Is there anything that I should know about you?
kind of tilts her head, thinking. Any example of what you might be interested in?
Deep, dark secrets that could be used against us.
No.
Excellent. Are you staying at the castle already, or were you let in?
I believe I'm here to stay since the barracks have been destroyed. And we are leaving tomorrow, so...
Excellent. We will meet up at dawn.
Alright.
That was all.
Right.
And she will give a bow and turn back to the writing hand. I can't remember what his name or what the title would be.
It is
Stable
riding hand.
His right hand, yeah.
It's stable hand.
Stable hand, yes.
Stable. I guess in this particular case, stable master.
I don't know if he's a master or anything, but it's cool.
Well,
Uh,
you have any more companions, Mail?
The last one is blind. I believe it best if she rides with me.
Jinx can
Forget
run
Jinx.
behind us like
Oh,
a
fuck.
dog.
God damn it, I forgot about Jinx. Yeah,
Let's
she would
see
get
how
it.
this goes out. You don't remember her. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see.
No, she would. Yes, there is another one, Jinx.
Well, what's she like?
I do not know.
She's spry, fun, likes to jump around, or
She-
cold, dark, and menacing like you.
I think, Avila kind of hung around just to make sure that the next horse that she got wasn't the incorrect one like she got for Elliot, because she's not going to correct that.
Mhm.
She's not
I'm
gonna
not
set
fixing that one.
boundaries. She's gonna do what the commander told her to do, is make suggestions. So she's gonna kind of step forward and be like, if you don't mind me interrupting, she's, very spirited. Very
I was
imaginative. So maybe a horse that has as much energy as hers, but can be controlled fairly easily.
I was going to say she had energy.
I think you're missing out by not saying the horse that would accept a fake horn being put on it.
Again, Fayette does not know that much about her.
Yeah, no, neither does that one.
I feel slightly attacked right now. Not gonna lie.
Well, like, Fayette met you briefly, and then, like, you fucking ran off with Kestra.
True.
I have ended my relationship with Fayette and have now found new friendship with Jinx.
But, dude, what the fuck?
What's
What's
that?
the cat doing?
He keeps, like, gently, like, reaching up and, like, batting on my hand softly because he wants to get pet.
Hey,
Hello, mother.
hey, mother.
Being neglected.
How could you ignore me? Well, now, I think I have the right horse for you. It's a riding horse now, so it's not going to be a big, scary one. Her name is Stardust.
I approve.
Why do you name your horses like this?
I don't name them. Her Majesty names them.
Oh,
Ah, that explains it.
oh my god.
What is my horse's name again?
Firestar.
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 Murder kill machine.
So we have Firestar, Stardust, Waterfall, and Rainbow Dash.
I hate that mine's the worst. Yeah, whatever the horse is, she just agrees to it. She doesn't put too much thought in it because she doesn't know Jinx that well.
As opposed to the massive thought that she put into my horse, which is
Oh,
definitely
she thought like 2 moments. What are you talking about?
She had multiple sentences.
right, of course.
She tried.
She did try. I will
God.
give her that.
I think in her mind, she's like, ah, yes, he needs a strong horse because it will carry all the books.
It
Oh
will
my
carry.
god.
It will
And
carry.
It's a war
It will
horse.
carry
It's gonna
all the
look
wine
at Elliot
that he
and be
brings
like,
with
no.
him.
Nah, fam.
Nah, fam. You're not riding me.
Good?
All right.
Good?
No. Stop. Dog. Please. It is people.
But, yeah, Fayette will, once she's sure all the supplies and stuff is secured, like, she wants multiple tents for people and, you know, all that stuff. She gets it
A
all.
bag of holding. A bag of holding. You want a bag of holding.
Bag of tea.
Would Fayette think of a bag of holding?
Would Fayette think?
I'm gonna say no. You left Fayette to do the supplies on her own.
Didn't leave Fayette. You sent me
So
away.
she's gonna do like
That means you
very militaristic supplies.
Ah, yes. The rations.
Yes.
hardtack, water.
It is everything's like almost military standard. It is what we need to survive.
And I think. Did Avila think of getting a bag of holding?
I will say Elliot does need to get a pearl as well, so
Yeah. That's easy to get.
I can. Yeah.
Avila, would you think of a bag of holding? Yes,
Would I be able to get one? Probably not.
because he had one. However, he
Mhm.
also taught you what happens when you put 2 in 1, or
Yeah.
1 in 1.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to those bags of holding. He was teaching you magic essentially, and he was like, "Watch what happens when one bag goes into another."
And then he made a hole in the world.
Yep.
Check this out.
What, dude? Check this out.
I mean, he was nothing if not kind about teaching. He was just very harsh about his teachings. He didn't do the whole like, I'm gonna tell you. No, he did the whole, this
You
is
learn
what
by
happens.
doing.
This is what happens when you do this. Don't do this.
Yeah.
We ain't fucking around with runes and shit like that. Don't fuck with the magic that you're doing, all right?
Mhm.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You try to do something different other than how I show you, you're gonna blow up your own hands, and then you're not gonna have hands, and you're gonna be like, Dad, what happened to my hands?
Dad, what happened to my hands?
I mean, that's a way to go about it.
I think she would think about getting a bag of holding, but also at the same time, she just probably assumes you guys already have one.
Yeah, because we're capable
That
of it.
would be fair, yeah.
So she won't.
Oh, and I get my splint armor.
Yep. You can add that to your inventory. All right, so the next morning doesn't happen. Jinx,
Yes.
you get a nice dream.
Okay.
You get a wonderful dream. It's from
Alright.
your patron.
Ooh. Talk about.
You are sitting alone in the darkness, crying. No one's there. No one's there to help you. No one cares. There is no forest. There is no Thedurthos. There are no friends. There are no animal companions. There's nothing. When a beam of light kind of shines through whatever floor that you're sitting on, and then another, and another, and another. And then a horn pokes through. And exploding upwards, magnificent, beautiful, majestic alicorn? Is that what it is? Is that what we've decided on?
Unipeg.
Sorry,
Unipeg. It's a unipeg. God, it sounds so weird.
Yep.
Say it enough, then you'll get used to it.
A magnificent unipeg explodes through the ground, flying upwards, flapping its wings until settling down on its feet next to you, on its hooves. And it goes, Jinx! How's it been?
I'm Mr. Macy.
Hi, it's, been better, I suppose. But overall, okay. How are you?
Looks around at the darkness. Jinx, 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 jinx. You can't go lying to me. I see this. I see all this. What's happening?
She kind of looks around. I have nothing left, it seems. Nowhere to go.
Huh. Nowhere to go. I see. And, why do you think you have nowhere to go?
Guess I've just been following where the Dursus goes. Haven't really had my own plan. No purpose.
Oh, pshaw. You don't need a purpose. Not everything has a purpose. You think I have a purpose?
I mean, you're a Unipeg. You are your own purpose.
Right? I kind of just did it, and here I am. Isn't it great? Aren't I great?
Yeah, you are pretty great.
See? So? Do you know what I did? Found out that I had to make my own life. I went and made friends. Had a family. Met you. You're pretty cool. I made my own purpose. Jinx, 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 jinx. You owe me a water, by the way.
Got it.
You can do anything. Go anywhere. And if you want to follow Thedurthos, and he's left you, there's only one thing you need to do, isn't there?
What's that?
She points her horn off in the distance. And you see a blue dragon walking very slowly away. You can always just go find him.
Could do that.
Could always catch him. kick him and let him know that he's an idiot for letting himself get caught like that?
He did forget his breathing techniques.
He did, didn't he?
Shame.
Damn shame. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a celestial. I shouldn't be saying things like that.
It's okay. It's just us. I won't tell anyone.
It's not just us. It's never been just you. And you wake up! Good morning, everybody. It's the next day. You guys can take a long rest.
Woo!
Yay.
Doop 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 doop.
Level up.
No, you don't love it. The hell is wrong with you?
Okay. I think not.
All right, so let's go back down the list. Kestra, what do you do in the morning?
I don't get up because I'm currently curled up under a chair.
Why are you curled up under a chair?
Having a sad time.
Having a sad, bad day. I understand.
He's fucking dead.
Lady Kestra?
Did someone like get into my room?
No. You hear that outside the door.
Okay. Yeah.
You have visitors.
So she rolls out from under her chair, stretches because you don't sleep under a chair, because that's a bad idea, and she comes to the door. She is not wearing her eye bandages, but has forgotten. So she opens that up, and yeah.
Kestra, darling! Where have you been? You recognize that voice immediately. It is your mother.
Oh no. I think she immediately goes to cover her eyes.
And she grabs you immediately and pulls you into a hug. And it's a very dainty hug, like she's like trying to hug you, but she's trying to be as like as proper as possible without embarrassing herself.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I didn't know you knew the king.
It's a recent development, Mother.
Oh, and she like seems to stand back a little bit, and a few moments pass. What happened to your eyes, dear?
I had them removed.
You what?
I had them removed.
You had your eyes removed?
Yes, Mother. I'm sorry.
Larry, come here. Do you see this?
Oh no, not Larry.
Yes, Ren. I see them. Hello, child.
Hello, Father.
Do you have anything to say for yourself for avoiding us for so long? I do believe we sent you messages.
You did. I am truly sorry. I had things that felt more important, although I may have made an error in judgment.
More important than your own mother. I'm hurt, but only a little bit. Because you know the king! My goodness! Larry, our child is moving up in the world. Yes, Ren, I know. Have you had breakfast yet?
No, actually, I'm leaving this morning. I think. I need to speak with the princess.
No. You will not do no such thing. You will come with me and you will introduce us to the queen.
Okay. Yes, mother.
Come along. Excuse me, guard. Could you take us to the queen?
I know the way.
Do you? Oh, wonderful. You can see? Can you see?
And she grasps the dragon's-eye tiles, which is next to her holy symbol of Helm, which is new.
What is this?
It's a magic item. It allows me to perceive my surroundings.
No. This! And she points to the talisman of Helm.
It is a symbol of faith to my patron god. It's winces.
You're practicing religion?
This is somehow worse than the eye.
Yeah, it is. Yes, mother.
Larry, do you hear?
I can't believe that you made my
down.
son's nickname Larry.
Calm down, Ren. Lawrence, you won't calm down, Ren. Your father slowly sets a hand on your shoulder. Kestra,
Yes, father.
are you happy with your choices?
No, father. Which is why I have decided to change my course.
Very well. You said you had something important to do.
Yes, I am part of Princess Fayette's escort to the tower.
I understand.
But
Go do.
if you wish to meet the queen, I can try to make that.
Go do what it is you need to do. You can talk about it. We can talk about it when you return.
We will, I promise. I owe you at least that much.
Lawrence, Friend. Can't you see she is in quite a lot of distress? Kestra, I'm sorry for my behavior.
Nothing to apologize for, mother. You've done nothing wrong.
We will talk about it when you return. And I love you, dear. Now
You
go do the things you're supposed to do. Be a hero? Is our child a hero?
She winces hard.
Lawrence, and when Lawrence watches the wince, Ren, perhaps we can see the queen ourselves. Oh, yes, of course. We're more than important enough to see the queen. Let's go. Come, Larry. Come. And your parents try it off.
Yikes.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Yeah, now I'm just imagining your mom and the queen interacting, and I'm like wincing.
They'd bounce off each other.
Yep.
They could speak for literally forever.
Yep.
I don't know if my mom's gonna like her.
I don't know if it matters if they like each other. They'll just talk at each other. Like at each other. Not
I mean, neither parent is bad. Ignorant. That's the
As
mom
far
is
as-
ignorant.
as far as PC parents go, hers are pretty tame.
That Lawrence seems to get a little bit of it. If not, he doesn't understand. But Ren is clearly, me. Me.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Oh, there
Me.
you are. Me. But also me.
Yeah.
But what about me?
Oh, have you seen my new hairstyle? Oh wait, your eyes are gone. Shame.
She'd be like that though. That's oof. Well, I'm glad I got to meet them.
I will say, with that, we will come to a close for the night. Housekeeping is done. You guys are on your way to the tower.
To the tower.
I'll say, Elliot, don't worry about it. You can add the
I have gotten the spells.
the spells to your spell list.
May I have Pearl?
Yes, you can also easily get Pearl.
I have collected Pearl.
It's like
I hope you too. I hope you like your new weapon. Alicia.
I fucking love it.
It's terrifying.
Thought-
I love
It's supposed to be.
I was gonna say Fayette in the morning probably sent a thing to try to find Jinx, like, oh yeah, I should do that.
Where is this one?
Like the bird would just say, if you wish to come to the tower, come to the castle now.
Don't worry. It's not gonna be hard because Verona has been taking care of both Jinx and Thedurthos.
Yeah.
Because Verona be like that.
Yeah.
She may be a tired bitch, but she's a caring tired bitch.
So like
Yeah, I think Fayette would introduce each person to their horse. More just like, this is the horse I got for you, and hand over the reins.
do I get a horse?
I
No.
did not. Fayette would say to you, Kestra, I did not think it wise for you to ride a horse, as you would not be able to see where it was heading. You may ride with me if you wish.
It was a joke. Captain. My apologies.
If there's any morning campfires anybody wants to do, that's perfectly fine to do. I will say, don't go far from the castle because the king, the king wants to do his his going
Official
away speech.
etc.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Because-
worried about the king's official speech. It's my mom's unofficial one.
Yeah. She's gonna do it.
Shut up. Sugar dumpling.
Everybody's new title is no longer guard. It is Sugar Drop.
Oh god, Sugar Drop
You did.
Inquisitor.
She did not do the paperwork for that. I want
Sure.
proper paperwork.
Avila, the sugar drop inquisitor.
Sugar Drop. Oh my god.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, but also. What's that title? Commander. Sugar Drop Commander.
Sugar Drop Captain.
Sugar Drop Captain.
Sugar Drop Captain. Sugar Drop.
But that would mean that Videl's name is changed to Sugar Drop Lieutenant, and that's
Yeah.
almost worth it.
Almost.
Almost.
I don't know why you guys hate him so much. It's not that bad.
I don't hate him at all. I just think that's fucking funny.
He's not that bad. He
Just-
made.
As
He
you
made-
didn't like
Looking at
him.
him, I outrank you in the Sugar Drop hierarchy.
In the sugar drop kingdom.
For
The
my,
Sugar Drop of Command.
just to go over it one more time out of character, the only people that can give Avila commands is Fayette, the commander, and the army, right?
Okay, so army comes first.
Yeah.
Like whatever they say, it doesn't matter. Like it just doesn't matter. You do what they tell you.
E.
Then the commander because commander,
Because, yeah, commander, yeah.
and then captains.
And captains.
There's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
3 captains, aren't there?
Yep.
So Fayette and her equivalents who we have not met.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And those are the only people that can command her.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Technically.
I like how that doesn't include the king or queen.
It does not.
It doesn't.
It does not.
However,
However, it does include the queen.
That's fair. She is the
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
King
You have to fucking
the-
listen to the king.
The king actually gives 0 commands. He gives judgments.
the stool of judgment.
Okay.
Sorry.
You have seen the Soul of Judgment.
Okay, just so like I get it out of character. Okay.
Yep. I hope that was cool. Your patron was cool enough, Jinx. Tricks.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff.
It seemed like a wonderful mess.
I was picturing
Is
them doing just like somersaults in the air in front of you the entire time.
Yep.
And that's very funny to me.
Doing like the horse prance around them the
Mhm.
entire time.
Yep.
Just hearing, like, hee hee, I'm a fucking alicorn. What can you do about it? Hee hee.
Correct, bitch.
I'm cool. Look at me, I'm cool.
He's a Unipeg that said, "Damn."
Mm. Alex,
What?
is it okay if my girl comes to find you like super fucking early in the morning?
Yeah, I mean, he would have had to get up pretty early to
Right?
take all the time to do the writing.
Okay.
Oh, there is one thing. There is one thing I would like to point out.
One day.
So Fayette, when you're doing the list of people, Meredith's name comes up as requesting to go with you.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she just fucking broke her leg. Bitch,
Yeah,
chill.
she broke both of her legs.
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna no and then put her on medical leave.
Wow, she'd hate that.
She would.
I guess more medical supervision. Let's go with that.
Um,
I don't think it'd be
oh,
like-
I had a question. How did Dad react to me saying, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to the tower"?
I didn't know you were going to say something.
Maybe you should do that.
I
in our
did. I
No,
it was like literally the last thing I said, and then you were like, "Okay," and that's the end. Like, oh, okay.
no. I'm sorry. I apologize. I mistake that. I will say that he goes into conniptions about it,
Jesus.
but it is an order from the king.
Like bad
What?
conniptions.
Like,
Bad
as,
conniptions.
yeah, bad conniptions. While your brother is like hiding a smile, and he's like,
Poggers,
he's like, good job, man, you did it, you made it.
That's a great wingmanning, but
Oh yeah, I have to. Right.
You have to wingman the shit out of him.
I probably would have mentioned that there's a new person that he'll probably find attractive.
oh no.
At some point, you should see
Are you
the new one.
talking about Jinx or Avila?
I was
Yes.
talking about Avila, but the
Also.
concept of bringing Jinx into my parents' home and meeting my father is quite amusing.
Please. Please.
Oh my
I
god.
like the idea of the whole group meeting your family
Any of them.
very much.
Avila heavily judges behind a small smile. You're a shitty person. Yes.
Fayette would just.
I'm trying to
say
decide
stuff.
whether Ethan would find her attractive or not.
Jinx
I
or
don't know.
Avila?
Because Avalon, he's not really into the conventional attraction.
I mean, that's not
You
shocking.
like girls that can beat him up?
Apparently,
Or don't have eyes.
No,
Well, like-
he's into if you notice, he's into the weirder ones.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
thanks.
Quote
Thanks.
unquote. I mean, I'll be frank with you. You have no emotions.
And
That's not normal.
I can break him in half.
okay,
I think it makes things simpler.
Fayette is very hot, but as soon as you meet her personality, I'm sure there are plenty of suitors who are like, maybe
No.
not. We'll let you do your thing, and I'll stay over here where you cannot hit me with the sword if I need to.
While
No.
Ethan's like,
Except you, I preach.
Ethan's like, that's hot. She looks at me in the coldest way,
It just warms my heart.
right?
Oh my god.
The way she freezes my entire body makes me feel warm and tingly inside.
Ah, these sword wounds.
I'm dying. I'm
Sometimes-
literally dying.
Of
That's
love.
Sword wounds of love.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? If somebody's not bleeding by the end of it, you're doing it wrong.
My god.
I don't know if that's true. But
I'm sorry, Jamie. I hope everything's okay. If you need a safe word or something,
Oh
let
my
us
god.
the pain, the distress.
hey, Jinx, what role do you main in Final Fantasy 14?
Ninja.
That says a lot.
Yep.
That explains too much.
Hmm.
Out here bleeding people. God, what's wrong with you?
Oh,
Okay, and on that note, I'm ending the fucking recording.
I'm glad that was in it.
God damn it.